Do you want to be a pirate? Do you want to be a notorious pirate? Or do you want to be the king of the pirates? Well, you're going to need this beginner's guide because everyone starts somewhere. Now, before I get into it, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. I'll be answering any questions you have about QPs and anything about the game, so be sure to do that. So without further ado, into the video.
It's a war between nations.
So wagwan people of today, it's me Shiver Away, and here we are in QPs. I'll be giving you a complete in-depth beginner's guide. It's the only one you're going to need, and it's going to be the best one out here. This is everything you need to know about the game. So the very first thing that I actually want you guys to take note of, and ignore that stuff, I'm actually in the test server right now, you're going to need to set your spawn. You don't need to set your spawn here, but just for future reference, remember to always look out for this on islands to set your spawn. So when you first get into the game, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna want to get this quest, and you're gonna say, please help me remove the bandits from this town, blah blah blah, and you're gonna do this mission. Now, bounty is important in this game. You'll get both money and bounty from these missions, so I'm just gonna go ahead and complete this mission, and yeah, we'll move from there. So it's pretty simple. You just kill them. I'm one-shotting them obviously because I'm pretty high level, but yeah, there we go. And then you're going to get your bounty and everything. Now, another thing you need to pay attention to, if I can actually get one to spawn, is there is boss drops, and you're gonna need these boss drops. But anyway, I actually have a chest right here that I opened, and you see these, that's a common boss drop, as you can see. So I just got that, and it'll spawn on the floor, and I can click that way if my inventory is actually full. So I'm actually gonna, let me drop that, and here we go. So now I have a weapon. So press M to open up your inventory, and then so you're going to want to you actually can't, you won't be able to equip that weapon right now. Now that's fine. When it'll either be a gun or a sword that you'll get. Now don't panic, just keep doing these until you get 700 money. So you're gonna need 700 belly from this quest that you're gonna want to keep doing. Now when you've actually done that quest, that's when you're going to want to come over here. Now I'm going to zoom out a bit so you can actually see it here, and this is where you're going to learn one sword style. Now one sword style is a great thing, a great beginner fighting style that you're going to want to do. So yeah, you just need to fight them, do that quick boss battle, and then you're going to get it. So click here, there we go. I can equip it, and there we go. So now I have one sword style right now, so here we go. I have it equipped, and I have them using this weapon. So there, you see it on my hip. There we go. Now I have one sword style. Now when you unlock anything, you're just gonna start off with all the skills. So the first skill, one sword style, pretty good. This is actually very good, even late game. That's the thing about QPs, everything is very balanced, so even things that you get at the start are pretty decent. And yeah, now another thing you need to pay attention to is the ultimate bar. Now look over here, you'll see ultimate, and you can actually gain ultimate just from fighting. But I'm just going to come over to this table here and show you that once your ultimate bar is completely filled, you can press 4 to perform your ultimate, and that's the one sword style ultimate. It's pretty busted. It's actually pretty nice. So once you have done that, once you've learned how to set your spawn, learned how to do these missions, you've gotten some drops from over here, then that is when you're actually going to want to travel to the next island once you think that you're going to be strong enough to do that. Now, to know all the islands in the game, all you have to do is just come over here, and you're going to see a board, and this board right here is going to show you all the islands. And the best island to go from Fuchsia is this Shells Town. Now before I go there, I just want to remind you guys that there's actually a blacksmith. If you go to this blacksmith, you can upgrade your weapons so that they do more damage. So as you can see, I can just upgrade this. Certain weapons you can't upgrade that much because they're only common. You can upgrade them depending on their rarity. Actually, I think I'm gonna drop this right here because I want to go get my blade back, my actually good one. So I'm gonna go over here and get it, and of course, Q to do that little dash there. So there we go. So once again, press M, and then you're going to go to your combat. You're gonna get your one sword style, and then you equip it, and there we go. And so because this is a rare, I'm gonna be able to upgrade this a bit more than the other one. So as you can see, there we go, and I have a certain number of upgrades on it. So I have 5 upgrades on this. I can do it at 10, up to 10 times, and the more I upgrade it, the lower the success rate. So it's not gonna be 100% of the time. But that's just another thing that's cool about the game, and it's a bit of a grind, but it's definitely worth it because you do a lot more damage. Now, how are you going to travel to Shellstown, which is just right over there, is you're going to go over to this shipwright. Now you're going to talk to this shipwright, and he's going to, you're going to want to customize your ship. You're not going to have a ship yet. Now, ignore this, I was just playing around. So, you can make a custom ship, but you probably won't have enough money at this point to do so. So you're going to want to just buy this dinghy. You're going to purchase that. There you go. You spawn back here. You can spawn your ship, and there you go. So you're going to spawn right in the dinghy, and you can just make your way over. So yeah, that's simple. That's going to be the best way. Now, it's actually pretty slow, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so now you're at Shellstown, and this is another main town. It's one of the bigger islands. So when you first get here, you're going to want to observe the board just so you know where the other islands are. You know, those are always very helpful. You'll find them on most islands. You're going to want to set your spawn as well, so if you die, which you likely will a lot, is so you can get back here. So of course you have your blacksmith, and again, we know what we do there. You can upgrade your weapons and your other things, your other stuff that you need to, and you have your other your other mission here. That's you can just take it here. It's just these corrupt marines. You're gonna want to accept that. So as you can see, this is also very good. It's gonna be very easy. You can just fight these guys. It's not gonna be too much. You only need to kill 3, and it gives you. It's overall good. So once you're done doing these missions, there's some other things that you can do on this island as well. So let me just kill that one, kill the last one, and I got my bounty and I got my money. So if you come over here, you're going to see an NPC. So let's just get over here. And here we go. So the marine recruiter, you can talk to him if you want to be a marine. That's basically that's what you want to do if you want to be a marine. But I don't know why you would, because Marines are losers. So anyway, that is basically it for Shellstown. That's what you can do there, and that's basically it. So leveling up, you just want to do those missions, go around to different islands, find those boss missions. Find those any missions. That's gonna be good. Now, by boss missions, the bosses actually spawn, such as Arlong, every so often, and you'll know when they spawn because there'll be a big cinematic that plays on your screen, and it's pretty impossible to miss. No matter where you are in the map, it will still play the cinematic so that you're notified when the boss spawns. So this is actually where Arlong spawns, and he's another boss. We're over here at Arlong Park, so it's where you set your spawn. Remember to always do that when you go to a new island. So I'm gonna go over to Arlong over here. I'm gonna fly over there. Oh, that's my Ken hockey. So yeah, here's Arlong, and you just come over here, and he has a chance of dropping his weapon, the Kiribachi, which is very good. So if you want that, you definitely want to go fight him. And he didn't drop it, but I did one-shot him, so we'll see. It's good. You'll know. You definitely want to farm bosses for their weapons and other NPCs for their boss drops. So that's it for Arlong and the bosses over here. So the last thing I'm gonna do here before I end off the video is actually I'm gonna go over the menu a bit more in depth, because this is a pretty unique One Piece game. It has a lot of things that you might not be familiar with. So of course I've shown you how you actually get these styles and equip them to use them. Now if you go over here to inventory, you'll see that there's a lot of things you can get, like food, which I actually have, and these are consumables that you can get. Now When you find the devil fruit, you don't immediately eat it. It goes into your inventory, and then you can choose to eat it, like the ope ope here. I'm just gonna click that and then eat that, and now I have the ope ope no mi. Devil fruits will spawn around the map under trees every so often. Now I'm not going to say the exact time because that is subject to change, and it does change quite a lot, but I'll be sure to link it and leave it in the description, the exact spawn time of devil fruit, so you guys know that once it is confirmed. Now the other thing you're going to notice is crew. So you can actually have a crew, you can create your crew, or you can join an existing crew with their password. So obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. You just get a decal, get crew name, crew password, which is basically how other people join, and that is going to be how you join a crew. I'll probably make a crew later on. Now this is the shop, this is Robux shop, this is not the shop for in-game money, this is all Robux. These are actually some pretty good prices for what they give, so be sure to buy these are actually very good. Next thing that you probably have no idea what this is attributes. Now these attributes are something very unique, and basically these attributes are what separate everyone in this game from each other. So you see, it's a long list of attributes and they all do their own things. The ones at the bottom are the rarest, such as the Celestial Dragon and the Blackbeard one, which I have, which allows you to eat 2 devil fruits. There's also Willful, which makes your will very high and basically gives you Conqueror's Hockey. And there is Ultimate Gainer, Fishman, these are pretty obvious one, and Tank, which obviously gives you more health. Glass Cannon, which takes away your health, but it makes you do more damage. So of course, these are all different attributes, they're all pretty useful, and if you don't like yours, you can spin it for only 50 Robux, so it's very good. That's something great about the game. So that is about it for the beginner's guide. If you have any questions, be sure to leave it down below. I'll be sure to help and answer them, and there'll be other people down there to help you. So if you're enjoying QPeace and enjoying my videos, be sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're here. I'll see you guys in the next one.